Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome to Tier 2 of AFR here. Round 10 here at Azerbaijan, I believe it is. And I'm Indiana Jones, also known as Jacob Meister. They always keep saying that on the stream. And with me tonight is King J.
Hello.
Hi, right. We're not quite in yet. We're just about to start.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep, it's a one-shot quali tonight, and then we're going into a sprint. If you're here for Tier 1, then you would have seen the same thing. So just making sure we get to see all of the one-shot goodness. So looking at the Tier 2 grid tonight, anything you're looking forward to tonight, King J? Or I'm gonna put you on the spot straight away here.
Well, there's 6 reserves, is it? Like 5.
There's 5 or 6 reserves. There's a lot of reserves tonight, yes.
That's all I can say about it.
Yep, fair enough. So our two main contenders are Farmer Sam and Combined YouTuber, currently in a hot points battle right now for first and second. Yes, Bait, I'm streaming. Hello. It's been years since I've done this. If there's any problems, please let me know, guys, in the chat. I thought the lobby would start by now, but here we go. We're finally going, guys.
Be ready for a chaotic race.
It's going to be chaotic. If you caught Tier 2, if you didn't catch Tier 1, we had 2 safety cars. I wasn't at the back like usual and finished 11th. People spun a lot. It was Baku. Yeah. Just about to hop into this lobby here. So, commentary team should open some jandals. Oh. We got 2 Kiwis in the comms. I don't know how long it's been since that's happened. I don't think it's ever happened before, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, have you done comms before? I didn't ask you before.
No, I have not.
Have not.
This is my first time.
Okay, I thought you might have done it once on the off chance. Okay, cool.
Well,
nope. Well, here we go. This is trial of fire then. Right. So one shot quali, and then we're getting into a 9-lap sprint race, and then a 26-lap feature race. Should be some good fun all around. Yes. Just loading into one shot quali here. Try to keep my eyes on the fastest car on track at the time. Let's quickly. I'll just bring up the standings really quickly. Just gonna pause for just a second. Apologies. Well, there's some downtime. So, currently we have Farmer Sam first on 119 points, Combined YouTuber in second on 102. Then you have to go back to Fat Ferret in third, Dalek in fourth, who's not racing this week, I believe, Z-Dog in fifth, and Mike in sixth. Snag, Apex, Sneaky, Apex also in the mix of points. But a lot of different winners this season, and really the results can go any way possible. This quali is going to be super interesting. Give us the King J trick analysis.
No, thank you.
Alright, let's go on board with Spice. How about that? Mr. Spicer here. Coming down the front straight. Taking a bit of that outside curb. Trying to extend that out, sort of take more of the track there. Get a nice wide turn in. Slow down a little bit. I'm going to jump up to Snag for the meantime. He's currently tracking the fastest. That is definitely an Aston Martin driving down towards turn 3.
Alright, Combine's now taking the lead in the quali session. Oh, now it's gone back to Snags.
It's very close between Snag and Combined, isn't it? Jeez. It's hard to do that. King J track analysis or I riot. Okay, still on Snag here. Let's see how he takes this turn here. You can take a lot of curb going in. Let's see if he does that. Yes. Oh! Ooh, a little bit of lag there. That might have been on my end, but no worries. And through Castle, yeah, attacks it like it's nothing. Pretty good lap so far from Snag.
Oh, Combined has fallen off. He's at P7 now.
Yeah, he's fallen. He's in 7th. Still a bit of time to get back. We don't know what the margins are, but we do know that Snag is in P1 and Philly has climbed up to P2. Apex has been holding strong up front, but it's now P3, now 4, 5. Has had a bad exit there. Coming on the last couple of turns now with Snag, a little bit of overcorrection there onto the curb. That is take these last couple of turns perfectly, all flat of course. Last DRS zone here. And Snag surely gets P1 unless there's some weird lag that's going to happen and he doesn't somehow get it.
Oh, very close between the top.
Wow, yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah, about what, 6th, 7th place? 1 second, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, for a one-shot quali, that's pretty close, yeah. Good stuff. Alrighty, so Snag takes first place. We'll get to the rest of the results once they load up. Yep, so Snag taking pole position for the sprint race, followed by Philly in P2 in the Alpha. Farmer Sam, Z-Dog, Fat Ferret, 345, Apex in 6th, Mr. Spicer in 7th, Cato in 8th, Kyle in 9th, combined in 10th place, rounding out the top 10 for the sprint. Further back we have Mike, 12th we have Psycho, 13th we've got Flyboy, Milk in P14, one of our reserves, I think, first race this week, I believe. Conrod 15th, Yep. Boy 16th, and Gus Rules in 17th place. Oh, I can take a break now. Jeez.
Yeah. Combined really messed up that quality session. He was up the top there, and then, yeah, just fell away in the last 2 sectors.
Yeah, for a one-shot quali, I felt that was actually pretty tight. And I don't see too much one-shot qualies, but, like, the quali we had in Tier 1 was really tight. So I'm kind of not surprised.
Psycho right, what was the prediction for Turn 1?
Turn 1? Safety car immediately? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, is Psycho gonna finish a race? Wait, did he finish it last time?
Hey, be nice to him. I actually don't remember. Psycho and Mud so thick we ended up in spin tyres? It took me a second. I thought you were saying sprint or something. Alrighty. Just loading into the sprint race here. 9 laps around the track. We will have a formation, and we should expect everyone on the medium tyres unless someone wants to do their best Andocat impression and go on to soft tyres. Let's see if that happens, actually. I don't think they
You'd
really
hope
go
they've
for
learned by now. No, I don't think they can.
No. Right.
Macau struggled after 6.
Yeah, I do apologise for the graphics settings, by the way, guys. It's just like a gradient, the road behind me to like blue. There we go. Let's pull up the tyres. Yep, all mediums. So, Snag, one of our pacier drivers in Tier 2, I want to say. He'll be looking to just run away at the start. Philly, I haven't really seen much of. So I don't really know what his pace is like, but, you know, he's that lap show and he can put up a good time, you know, so interested to see how he goes. Oh, take a fat drink of my water bottle. Right. So, imperative that these guys warm up their tyres as much as they can from this lap. It's very hard, even on the mediums, to get like a decent temperature if like you're getting held up. Say you're like a Spicer back here in 7th, and like maybe the car in front's just like not going quick enough. And oh, there's been a spin. Is that Snag? No, it's Xenon and Fat Ferret have been disqualified too. That is Snag that spun. Wow.
If they made contact, or just they must have.
Yeah, they had to have made contact for them to be disqualified. So that means that they've lost the chance to warm up their tyres anymore. We're starting on pretty much cold tyres, and they're up the front as well. So Z-Dog's good qualifying is marred here. Unfortunate.
It's gonna spice up the start.
It really is.
Goes behind.
Everyone else around them's gonna have to be worried.
Combined has gone off.
Combined as well. Oh, he's in the escape road.
Can't remember what turn that is. I just drive car.
Yeah, he drives car. That's turn 15 for the one scoring at home. Fun fact, I'm a famous Gran Turismo 2 YouTuber. I'm not going to plug my channel here, but thank you for the opportunity. Yes, so Combine having a way off as well. All the drivers sprinting up. Oh my god, Combine just hit the wall. Jesus.
Oh no.
Now, that won't make up any damage, but that will just be a bit of a frightening moment for him. He's just working his way back to his grid spot.
Yeah, it won't give you much confidence for the race ahead.
No. I had a couple bad moments myself. Oh, wow. A couple more disqualifications. Guys, learn how to park.
Jeez, I need to issue some parking fines here.
Oh, my. Philly to go P2 with no prec. Well, if this is no prec, then he's probably got a good chance if he's only getting P2 in the one-shot quali. Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here. And we're off here at Azerbaijan for the sprint race, Tier 2, round 9 it is, not round 10, my bad. And we've got a major collision already. That's Mike and Kyle out already. There's debris everywhere.
I believe Z-Dog's got damage.
Wow.
Oh, what is going on here?
That's incredible. And Psycho and Kato tangled in a collision, and this has to be a full safety car, surely.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Wow. So I was not focusing on what happened there, but something with... Well, Flyboy's lost an end plate. What's combined here? No wing at all. Conrod's fine.
I believe Z-Dog got damage as well.
Yeah.
Well, an Alpha Tauri did.
Let's check that. Yep, he's lost an end plate as well. Z-Dog can confirm. Wow. Now,
very unfortunate for Psycho to get a penalty.
Yeah, just trying to see if Psycho's got any damage.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm not getting a decent angle, thanks Codemasters.
Nope,
he looks okay. Kato's okay as well.
Chip in the wing, I think.
Oh, okay.
I may be incorrect there.
Well, if you have damage on this race, then it's very hard to really... It'll mess up your tyre strategy for the rest of the feature race as well, so you're kind of stuck with your damage. If you pit now, you're just going to ruin your strategy for the feature, so...
So yeah, Wereboy has gone up 6 positions on the start there.
Oh, that is a good point. Let's have a look at the positions. I'm lost in the menus. Hang on. There we go. So, let's see. Wereboy has made 6 spots, back from the back of the grid up to 10th. It's good going from him. Gus Rule's up 5 as well, so profiting on the disaster. Psycho, despite the penalty, has also made 5 spots, and Apex is also up 3 spots. There's some shakers and movers here already on lap 1. Now we have a few people pitting in. Again, I just don't think this is the right call unless you really have to, or you know you can make it work.
I think they're going in for the hard time? No. Oh, this is a sprint. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. So you get 1 set of mediums for the sprint and 1 for the feature, as well as your hards.
Yes.
So what these guys are doing are going on their softs now. So this means that they can't use these softs for the feature race. They're going to be nowhere left on them to use. But it means they can get to the end on here, and they will be struggling at the end of the race for sure. But
they can also use their meds in the race.
Yes, so it does save their tyre.
Aware.
It saves their tyre strategy, yeah. So, it might come back to help them. It's also... who knows how the feature's going to go at this rate. We just had one of the craziest starts.
Yeah, I believe these softs will make it though. They won't be too bad, but yeah. They'll have a bit of wear on them, that's for sure.
Indeed. So, lap 2 and 9, still crawling around. The safety car's pretty fast around here, so these pitters have to catch up in decent time, otherwise it's going to be another lap around for everybody. Snag still P1. Predicted pit stop strategy, 0 stop. Thank you, AWS.
There's only 1 driver with a penalty, and that's Kato with a 5-second.
Ah.
Psycho served his in the pits.
Yes, he would have served his in the pits. That's another good thing about pitting. So, this is probably good for Snag. You know, Farmer Sam is currently leading the championship, you know, and this is a couple of laps that he won't have to battle Farmer Sam, so this is probably good for Snag all round.
We're now waiting for Flyboy to catch the grid. Then we can get underway, probably lap 3, end of lap 3.
It will probably be next lap at this rate. Flyboy is taking his sweet old time. Cut back to him, actually. That's not a sweet old time, that's pretty quick, actually. The safety car is pretty quick around here, so... Oops, Z-Dog's in. So,
why is he coming?
So this is what we're talking about. He wants to save his softs for the feature race, probably. He's going to go back on the mediums. Wait, no,
he's going on another set of softs.
Wow. Oh, front wing. Oh, he got wing damage. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, this safety car restart could be absolutely nuts, and these soft runners may benefit from that.
It's a wall of medium runners. These guys have to be onto it. When I think of aggressive people who will just blaze through the pack, I don't think of people like Psycho and Combined, but I think they're up to the task, and I'd love to see them just go for it and just make their way up to some good spots for the feature race.
Yeah, they really have no option here. They have to send it or crash,
exactly.
Pretty much.
Bit of a blockage there coming into the last corner, coming into the castle section. It's turn 7, I believe. Small domino effect. At 309, bit of a slow start to tonight's proceedings, but I do hope you're enjoying it. Tier 1 obviously was on earlier. Tier 2 will be going for another good wee while. Still have this race and the feature race, 26 more laps here of this beautiful street circuit to go, so do stick around. Just about to
Although not fun to drive.
It's fun to drive around, but to race on is a different matter.
Oh, there's an Aston Martin in first and second right now.
Second is an AlphaTauri.
Yeah, no, I meant the safety car, but that's alright.
Oh, the safety cars. Burt Mylander is in first place, everybody. Yes. The field's weaving. Snag does have control. I'll go on board with Farmer Sam here, just to see when Snag goes. These drivers warming their tyres as well as they can. As much heat as possible into them. And now Snag has full control of the grid here. Let's see when he goes. Farmer Sam just waiting. Yeah, he's picked it pretty well, all things considered, and Apex is right on it as well. We're back underway here. Lap 4 of 9 commencing here at Baku. A lovely overhead shot coming into turn 1 here. Oh, is that Kato and Weirdo Boy side by side into turn 1? Weirdo Boy forced onto the curb. Still side by side. Weirdo Boy is forcing the point here. Good respect from both of them here, and Weirdo Boy will get the better exit. Well, I doubt this is over. No, and he's got it. 7th place for Weirdo. Y-Boy as well making a move on Comrade. That's for 13th. Comrade just pulling aside for the soft runners. And down to the 15th for him. He'll probably just take
Conrad. You gotta fight that. Oh, there's been a crash. Gus. And who else?
Ooh.
Milk.
Yeah, Milk just nearly rejoined into Conrad there. A lot of debris on the road. I think that was mostly Haas wing. Yep, he's got no front wing. How's Gus looking? No front wing as well, so definitely some sort of tangle between those two drivers. Yeah, safety cars can cause some mayhem on the restart, but no additional safety cars called out because of that, but unfortunately for Gus, he'll have to start at the back of the grid almost, it looks like. Same for Milk.
Psycho just needs to make up one more position and he's in the points.
Yeah.
Well, I should say point.
Oh yes, top 8 do get points. 8th gets 1 point. We just saw Flyboy disconnect there. Hopefully he can rejoin in decent time. These soft runners have made a couple of positions due to all of that mayhem, so maybe they can get a bit more. Let's actually maybe see if we can get on to Psycho. I don't think he's making much inroads on this straight, so maybe back up to Apex here. Pretty close to Farmer Sam. Can't make the move here, but if he's got enough pace, he might try to boost it down straight after tier 2 to turn 2. Didn't get as good of an exit. Milk and Gus. Oh, well, Gus coming into the pits. He's going to have to go into those softs, and he's got a 5 second for speeding, and he can't serve that. It's annoying. So Milk, he's just going to take the wing damage, it looks like, and I think with the way that with the track being all like right angles, I think that's probably a good idea, frankly.
Combined just got past Psycho. It's not good for his race here.
Yeah, Combined is in 9th place now. You probably would expect Combined to have made a move around this time anyway, so they're trying to get as good a spot. This is all for qualifying for the feature race, remember, so they'll just be trying to get as good a spot as they can. So, as I was saying, Milk only has to do like 5 laps on this damage, and it's probably quicker for him to stay out rather than pit if he's not going to feel the downforce change too much.
Oh, Z-Dog is going for an overtake. At the top of the hill.
On Flyboy, and it's done. That was quite good. Just caught the tail end of that, but it was quite well done. Good respect from Flyboy as well. Oh, he just taps the wall. That's an end plate.
Yeah, had a bit of a snap on exit up the hill there, and that's allowed Z-Dog to get past.
Yeah, and you just saw him without the end plate there, going for turn 16 there. Z-Dog into 11th place now on the recovery trail. A few seconds behind the next people, so... Philly, hello, making a move for 4th place. A little bit of a tap. Ooh, here we are. But Philly getting his way into 4th place.
Ferret's gone
inside.
For the move. Oh,
that was a bit ambitious, my friend.
Spicer coming in.
Oh, free one. Oh, that's epic. That is epic.
Can he pull it off though? Oh.
Fat Ferret gave the ultimate respect, backed out early on the very inside, let those two battle it out, and I think that was really good driving from all of them, yeah.
In the process, Spicer has used all of his ERS.
And has gained 2 spots. So, Mr. Spicer, 4th place now. Very good job, Fat Ferret, accidentally dive bombing, and that's Philly out! I don't know if Philly just misjudged his braking zone there.
Safety car again.
Wow. Well, you just witnessed it live on TV. You've just seen murder. There you go. Okay, good. So is that a full safety car?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I think so. I can't tell.
Yeah. No,
or is it VSC?
No, the safety car is coming out. You can see the yellow dot on the minimap on the bottom right.
This might be a sign of things to come in the feature race.
Yeah, so we just saw Fat Ferret just brake a little bit late, go on the inside, and just couldn't pull the car up, and just squished Philly into the wall, and Philly is out because of that. So neither driver will be happy about that, for sure, but I would not want to be in either driver's shoes right now. That was a crash that didn't need to happen.
Yep, I agree.
So lap 6 of 9. We're not going to see the safety car out for too long.
I would presume it would come in on lap 8.
Yeah, it usually leaves 2 laps of green lap running, no matter what.
Oh, weird boy has just crashed.
Oh, let's see if we can... Come on,
he's just plowed straight into the wall.
See if we can catch where he is from Conrad's point of view. You can see him down the escape road. That's pretty far in.
Can't tell if that was equipment failure or not.
Yeah.
He just went straight into the wall.
That's very odd to have gone off that straight, yeah.
I believe he's previously had problems with his wheel disconnecting. Or something.
Right.
I recall. I think it happened in Australia.
Right. Well, so quite a lot going on. We have 4 retirements already, and we're not even onto the feature race, so I think this has dampened the confidence of some people as well. This isn't exactly what they want to see. Other people, say your Gus Rules, your Conrads, your Flyboys, you know, they might be looking and thinking, you know what, if I stick around and keep lapping cleanly, then I might be able to get some points in the feature, you know? Widow's pedals disconnected. Ah, that'll make sense. Would have been stuck on full throttle or something then.
Must have been that.
Yeah. So, just watching Snag again, just lead the car in the field, and there we go, safety car's in already, even though we have people still trying to catch up to the pack. So we only have 10 cars in this main train right now. Followed by Mook and Gus Will still limping around. I'm on Farmer Sam once more here. Just trying to see how this restart will go for the front runners. Snag's done okay to hold off Farmer Sam and Co. behind him. See if he can do it for 2 more laps here at Baku. Snag's still weaving every little bit of warmth into those tyres, and he is away, and we are here for a 2-lap dash around Baku here. And Farmer Sam immediately on the juice. To no avail. Z-Dog and Psycho. A little bit of argy-bargy. Psycho will take 8th place. Everyone's pretty line astern here. Psycho Z-Dog actually still side by side here. Z-Dog just getting ahead on front on straight line speed. Oh, Psycho backed out actually. That was pretty quick of him. But
pretty wise around the straight. To back out.
Probably doesn't want to fight too much more. Probably wants to just wait for another spot. Not much time to do it. 1.5 laps left pretty much. And Snake's made nearly a second on Farmer Sam. Look at this gap.
Oh wow.
So no DRS for the last lap. That's going to be pretty interesting as well. And who's off? That's Gus.
Reb. Yep. He's back. He's back and running.
Well, if there's anything to say about that, he didn't lose any spots, so it's something. Yeah, wow. Apex has made a second on Spicer, and Snake's made a second on Farmer Sam. I think, unless something crazy happens, I think the front places are pretty much decided, but everyone's spread out enough that there's no real moves being made just yet. Although I say that, Kato's gone wide here on turn 16. Fat Ferret, can he capitalise? He's right on his tail. No, he has to back out on the last turn there, turn 19.
Fat Ferret. He collided with the wall there.
Yeah. That tie barrier is pretty forgiving. You can just not get damaged sometimes. It's just creeping up, Fat Ferret. Gets the late braking in. Kato tries to crisscross. He's side by side. But no, Kato ducks back in. Yeah, that's probably wise. He's got a bit more ARS than Fat Ferret, so maybe he can make something work, but I think Fat Ferret's just got a better straight line speed here. Yeah, he does have 5th locked up, although Kato will be a bit quicker through this section, so he'll be able to stick with him, I think. It's going to be very interesting when we go down to the final straight for 5th place.
He's still going to drop down though with this 5-second penalty.
Yes, that's true. He's going to lose. He's going to go down to like 10th, 11th at this rate, just eyeballing it. Meanwhile, up front, Farmer Sam's got back a few attempts on Snag. Is it enough to get first? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. The Snag's just taken back a couple of attempts as I say that actually, so. Oh, and that's Gus again. He's not getting that turn right. I suspect he just needs to dial that in a bit more. Yes, this all looks pretty decided here. The Snag coming around turn 16 now.
I'm Sam with a bit of a snap on exit. Apex might be able to capitalise on this.
Oh, he's vulnerable, isn't he? Yes. So Snag will take P1 here. He will get pole for the feature race. But let's look at P2 here, because this is not over. And Farmer Sam's blinking. Apex is going to get him here.
Come on! He's almost there. Oh, only just.
Oh, wow. It's maximum squeeze, but... Oh, combined... Coming across as he crosses the line too. Kato's penalty does get him down to 10th. And everybody else crosses the line as expected. And Milk with the fastest lap at the very end as well, 1:42.9. No points in the feature for him. Let's not do that.
Spice has done a very good job there getting into P4.
You know, he held P4 from the get-go, and you know what? He stuck with it. It's great to see him hold on to it. Fat Ferret really had some pace towards the end of that race, actually. Once those safety car periods were over, you know, he really showed his pace. Conroe, driver of the day. You know what? Have it, buddy. You deserve it. Alrighty. So, with that race, Snag taking P1 gets a fat 8 points for his championship endeavours. Looking back, we have Apex, Farmer Sam, Spicer, Fat Ferret, Z-Dog combined, and Psycho picking up the last point on offer in the sprint race. Just missing out, we have Flyboy and Kato, who had the 5-second penalty, and we had Conrad in 11th, Milk in 12th, we had Gus in 13th, and DNFs, Reddy Boy, Philly, Mike, and Kyle all retiring this race. So, an action-packed sprint race, and oh wow, what's the feature got in store for us then? Jesus Christ!
Oh, I have no idea. We could have 10 drivers finish or all 20. Really depends on how it goes.
Yeah, it's hard to say, really. I'm gonna pause it very quickly here. Yes, so Snag is currently in P7 in the championship, so that 8 points is going to help quite a lot. The next person that he's trying to get up to is Mike in P6, who's on 59 points. He's 11 points behind him currently, so that's just helped quite a lot on that. So a lot of movement's going to happen after this race, championship points-wise, I feel. But the big story is Farmer Sam and combined. Farmer Sam is 17 points ahead of combined right now, and it's growing, considering he just finished ahead of him in the sprint race. Alrighty, so drivers just finishing off their strategies, getting their tyre strategies all set up for the feature race. 26 laps here at Baku. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. This is going to be a pretty good feature race from what we've seen of the sprint race already. These guys are looking pretty racy tonight, so we've been for a good one. Formation lap here at Baku.
In terms of tyre strategy, it's going to be a hard bed as the preferred strategy.
Yeah.
Pitting on lap 14.
Yeah, roughly. It seems to be half-half, isn't it? Oh, Weederboy Philly already.
Oh, that's just salt in the wounds there.
Wow. So those two drivers actually, the squad actually DNF'd in the sprint race as well. That's a bit awkward. So we have a mix of drivers here. So some people are opting for mediums at the start, and you wouldn't see too much of this, at least in the past. But and as we see, particular pit stop strategy, one stop. The game is saying medium hard. 1 second. But you want to start on the hard tyres to avoid the long warm-up period on the hard tyres. You don't have to do that during the race, obviously. However, starting mediums gives you flexibility in the tyre strategy in that if there's an early safety car, you can pit onto the hards and not have to pit for the rest of the race. So I think that's why we're seeing more people than usual start on the medium tyre.
Yes, some of the guys who started on the meds would have pitted onto softs in that sprint race.
Oh yes.
So they're able to stop potentially.
Yeah, it's kind of who knows what's going to happen, honestly. I'm expecting a couple of safety cars tonight, not because of the standard of racing, but because it's just Baku. It just happens, you know.
Yeah, lots of people make mistakes on this track. It's very easy to.
Yeah, castle section, obviously. You have that killer curb on turn 16 coming out to sector 3. It's also a terrible one. Oh, well, I don't know if it's just my end being laggy, but all the drivers are just going all over the place right now. Yeah, Snag is
might
really
be laggy. Just you.
Yeah, Snag's just really all over the place for me. Oh no, he spun!
Oh. Oh. I thought he was about to crash into all those cars.
Yeah,
but he goes on the form lap.
He's lucky Ghosting is on for form lap.
Alright, here we go. Parking once again. Right, who is going to fail?
Parking simulator, let's see. Come on, camera angles, please. Something good. That's something.
Everyone seems to be lining up good.
I've learned their lesson.
Oh!
Psycho! And Kato.
Oh, Kato as well.
You've commentator's curse, man. Already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here at Baku for the feature race, and we are away here. How's the start looking? Not too bad. Give me a camera angle, please. Fat Ferret. No, that's Z-Dog actually forcing his way into the inside, but Fat Ferret does take 4th place back. This is Splashing Point also side by side. Snag retaining the lead, and Apex up at the P2.
Very clean through turn 1 so far.
A lot of side by side into turn 2 as well, but everyone's still keeping it relatively clean.
This next section here will be crucial. There'll be lots of crashes potentially.
Yeah, there's still a lot of side by side. Everyone's still really packed together. People just need to keep remembering that, you know, There's still a lot of chance for a crash. Gus has lost a couple of spots. Kyle has a bit of movement.
Philly and Wuruboy made contact, I believe.
Well, Gus is around. That's what I can see. It could have involved Philly. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, Philly was around.
Oh, right. No damage on him. We keep going though. Snag's made 1.4 seconds and counting on Apex, sorry, 1.2.
Wow, all clean through the castle section as well. That's surprising.
Wow. Now, I'm not going to say it until we get to the end of lap 1, so I'm just going to pray. Because Tier 1 did not make it this far. Okay, Z-Dog and Fat Ferret again still fighting on turn 16 there. That's for P4. Z-Dog getting the best of it there. Fat Ferret looking to try and make some magic happen. He's got a low down 4 setup and he wants to show it off, I suppose. He isn't able to do too much. He's gaining, but can he get side by side? Oh, don't see it. He's using a lot of VRS here. He's made it happen. And yep, he's through. Z-Dog has got the better exit though and will take 4th back. And I will say it, that was a clean lap 1. Good job, Tier 2.
Vine's going for the move on Spicer. I think he might have him out. Yep.
Yeah, pretty easily too. They combine up into 6. Flyboy and Milk also trading places, I think, and Gus is into the pits, and I suspect he had some sort of damage.
Yeah, he was at the back on that first lap there, so I presume he got damage there.
Yeah, he did get spun at one point. I didn't see any damage, but he must have had some. So, a clean start, a bit of a contrast to the sprint race, but everyone seemed to have found some clean racing in them, which is awesome to see.
There's a battle at the back between Kyle and Philly here.
Let's hop up with them. Wow, Philly's right on Kyle actually. Philly has shown some pace, so probably not much of a surprise that he's right on the back of this person here. Both of these drivers are reserves. I think we've had Kyle in a race or two before, but Philly I'm pretty sure is relatively new as well. As Mike does make a move on Cromwell for 15th. Is that just Kyle hitting the wall there? I think I did that like 10 times in this feature myself.
I don't think I hit a wall once. Oh, no, I did. Like a couple times, but it wasn't too bad.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, maybe once. Oh, yeah, a couple times.
Oh, Philly goes alongside. I think he's got the move done here.
Yeah, looks like it. Ooh. Yeah, the speed difference, it's about 5k's apart each, so Philly definitely have enough speed there.
Kyle is going to have DRS on this next straight, so can he get it back?
Yeah, let's keep watching. This seems to be one of our closer battles. Maybe for sheep stations, but it's interesting.
He got a horrible exit there.
Yeah, look at the time he's lost. Yeah, that's no good. Kato on Psycho into turn 3. Just left just enough room by Psycho, and Kato can't get the move done. He's going to stick close here, Kato. He's showing some pace, wants to get 8th place. Psycho's losing a bit of ground to Mr. Spicer, so...
Apex is struggling on these hards here. Z-Dog's right on him.
Yeah, let's hop up to 3rd actually. So.
Oh, sorry, Farmer Sam. Yeah. He's right on him.
the Alpha Tauris are right on the top of this, indeed. So, as we watch this is quite interesting. We have Farmer Sam in 3rd on the hards. Oh, actually, well, cancel that.
Oh,
Kyle and
Mike.
Yeah. And that
have gotten in a collision.
And that is a full wing gone for Mike. Has Kyle got damage? Let's have a look. That doesn't appear to, at least not much. So Mike will have to come in, but oh, we've got a safety car.
Yep, full course safety car.
Yeah, so seems a bit random, but I guess the debris on the track, there was a full wing on the racing line. I guess that was deemed enough. So that early safety car we were talking about with the medium runners is out, and they can now pit for the hards if they want.
And
Apex.
Z-Dog and Ferret coming in.
Wow.
As well as Apex Studios.
Apex is in. That's surprising to me.
Oh, lots of drivers in.
Yeah, they're all on mediums though. Psycho's also in as well.
Interesting. Oh, well, they've got the extra set of meds to go on to.
They
Mediums.
do.
Oh, Psycho lost his wing. How did that happen?
Maybe some early damage, I'm not sure. Watching a couple of other drivers trundle around, but... Oh, Mike on the softs, that's adventurous.
Yeah, I have my doubts about that strategy, but it could pay off. You never know.
Safety cars do cause safety cars. There may be some rhyme to reason. I just don't see it. Alrighty, so lap 426. We have hit first and hopefully the last safety car of the race. We interestingly had a couple of hard runners come in. Apex is probably the one person I want to bring to attention here, who is now on fresh mediums. Those will last him, what, 13, 14 laps?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, so he's not going to make it to the end of the race without another pit stop, it has to be said. But like you said, he was struggling on those hard tyres, so I think he must have felt that he had to do something.
Yeah, those mediums will last quite a while. I pit on lap 11 and drove them to the end.
Oh yeah, fair enough then. Yeah, well, if he's got the stretch in him, then it'd be impressive.
But I doubt they could go the end from here.
Yeah, no, same. I totally agree with you, but maybe he's banking on another safety car, I suppose. Who knows? Another one you brought up, Psycho. He had the spare set of mediums from the sprint race after pitting onto the softs on lap 1, I think it was. So now he can just run mediums for a while, which is good.
He could run them for the rest of the race if he wanted to.
The mediums?
Yeah, because he started on the hards.
Yeah, but he's not going to make them last, is he?
He's got another set.
Oh, so 2-stop.
But yeah, if there's another safety car, you can just put mediums on.
Yeah, I suppose that's the idea. So that's two things we're trying to get a grasp of. A lot of drivers that were on mediums are now onto hards. Which makes sense.
Mike
but
is in the pits.
One thing that didn't make sense was Mike coming in for softs. That may have been a mistake, now I think about it.
Yeah, he's come back in. He's putting on hard, so yeah, I think he made a mistake there.
I think he just had to come in to repair damage and had to change tyres. So he would have had to make another pit stop just to get back onto those tyres. What did he start?
Those are fresh hards.
Oh, so he started mediums.
Mediums.
Oh, so it was just a mistake then. Okay, well.
Yeah, so he can go to the end from here.
Yep. So, those medium runners are onto hards. Some of them have chosen mediums because they're available. Some of them just chose mediums because they wanted to take a gamble, obviously. And some people that were on mediums are onto hards because they can go to the end. And then you have hard runners that have a pit stop left. And there's still a lot in the air about strategy. So who's this going to benefit? Well, we've got 21 laps to find out.
Yeah, with Tier 1, you had no idea what was going on in terms of tyre strategy.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I personally started medium for the early safety car and then went on to hards, and then another safety car came out and Farmer Sam's dropped the spot. Is he just heading off or something? Wow.
He must have.
Well, it's combined reducing, it doesn't look like it, so look, I guess it stands.
I had a similar thing last season. There was a driver in front that went off, and I drove past, and it was perfectly fine.
Wow. But this is a street circuit, there was no, runoff in that area.
Yeah. I would assume he's had, a moment, and he's on the side of the road, and
the game's just deemed him slow enough, yeah. But does he have damage? Because he's going to the pits, it looks like. I don't know if
he must have hit the wall.
Wow, that's really bad for him. And that's bad for his championship as well, combined as in second, and Farmer Sam might not score points at this rate. Yeah, Farmer Sam has no front wing, so he definitely hit the wall. It's really unfortunate. And the worst part about this for him, actually, he can't even cycle back to hard tyres.
He's serving a penalty as well, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
He must have been, didn't have one, but I don't know why. I don't know.
Maybe we couldn't see it. I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, but
unless he messed up. He may have messed up the
turn-in, yeah.
Oh, yeah, or the exit of the pits. Like if you don't rev it properly, sometimes the car can stop for a bit.
Oh, if you let go of the clutch as well, you have to press it again. And,
yeah.
Yeah, a couple of things there. But yeah, as I was saying, he can't cycle back onto the hards. If he did that, he might be able to get to the end. But now he's in the same boat as the other medium runners, where he's going to have to do another pit stop. But I mean, chaos can still happen. We're lap 6 or 26, and we're expecting the safety car to be in this lap. Man, I'm obliterating my water bottle today. Jesus. Alright. Should get the notice any second now with the safety car coming in. So, snagging the lead. Combined P2. Spicer, position 3. And safety car is in this lap. Cato, Milk is up into 5th. Actually, positions super quickly. Where are we? Kyle's up 10 spots. Philly's up 9. Milk's up 7. Cato's up 6. Combine's up 5. There's some real movers this race.
Yeah, and a lot of people that drop down very far.
Indeed, Farmer Sam down 14. Now on board with Combined as we are ready to go away once more. Snag with his 3rd restart of the night.
And he's gone.
Oh, he's caught Combined napping. Look at that. That's why we saw Farmer Sam straight line it, waiting for Snag to go. I tell you, he's had the juice to get back onto him, but it's not too bad, all things considered. Mike's made a move on Combined further down, and Milk has made a move. Philly as well on Cato. Cato's just dropped 2 spots all of a sudden. Z-Dog on Kyle as well. Kyle and Z-Dog. Oh, and it's Cato punted by Kyle and down the escape road. And Kyle's down there as well. That's pretty awkward. Both of them down to the back of the grid. Milk on Philly now for P4 and thinks better of it. Philly defends pretty late, but Milk has to back out regardless. It seemed like there was a storm brewing behind Spicer there, but he was saved by a bit of an incident going back there, and now it's just Philly behind him on the mediums that are starting to wear a little, it has to be said. Otherwise, a clean start, bar the incident between Cato and Kyle. On board with Philly here, trying to make inroads. And Mr. Spicer here for P3. And Philly does have to pit again, as does most of the drivers 1 through 5.
Milk is going very slowly. Z-Dog had to back out of a move up the hill.
Yeah, and had a weird look. I don't see any damage. He may just be off the pace a little bit, and well, he hasn't pit, so he may just be a bit out of sync. So maybe a bit of a pace differential between Milk and Z-Dog. And
yellow flag.
It is Kyle. It's him hitting the Pirelli wall on turn 15, and I suspect that's a whole front wing gone at this point. Back on the Philly, and Farmer Sam makes a move on Psycho, I believe. Yes, he does. Back with Philly on Spicer for P3, turn 1. He really tries to stick him to the inside, but isn't really far up enough, and we'll stay in for now. Conrad and Gus trading spots as well. Conrad running a little wide, allowing Gus to get through for P14 for turn 1.
Sam got a really good exit on Flyboy.
Let's hop on with that. This is for P10, this is for 1 point.
He backs out of the move there.
A little bit of a bump. Oh, he's still going to try something.
Around the outside, is it going to work? Oh,
I tell you what, it has. Incredible. Oh, no holds barred for Farmer Sam.
So yeah, big train forming behind Milk.
Yeah.
But somewhat decent sized train.
There's a few cars. Yeah, there's 5. Yeah, I'd say so. Philly's giving Spicer the big hurry up, and Z-Dog the same to Milk. This is quite an angry little battle brewing here, actually. The 5th place, and Milk, well, he's just got to hold on. Remember, he's out of sync a little bit. He still has to make a compulsory pit stop. Z-Dog and Fat Ferret behind have already done so, and Fat Ferret's into the wall!
Apex sneaks through.
And Weeder Boy's going to try to do the same, can't do it. Fat Ferret has lost an end plate. It's pretty heavy damage, I suspect, on that wing.
Yeah, Weeder Boy's got to be careful here. Oh, okay, Ferret backs out. Probably a wise decision there.
Farmer Sam went right onto Weeder Boy just because he was a bit slower. They're side by side coming down the bit front straight here. Yeah, and Farmer Sam will take PA, it looks like. No contest into turn 1. And Fat Ferret has come in to get that damage sorted out.
Oh, Psycho flying past Flyboy.
East into turn 2, and that is P10. That battle's still well and truly going. Just keeping my eyes up here on this battle for P5. The train sort of fanned out a little bit, but I think what this says to me is that Milk's probably running a low downforce setup as well. Being a bit slower for the middle sector, you can see him bunch up a lot here in the sort of midway through the lap, but then Z-Dog can't do much going down the back straight necessarily, I suppose.
Yeah, it could be tyre wear as well. No.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Oh, 8 laps old, those tyres should be fine.
Yeah, we shouldn't see too much of a drop off at this point on the hards. Actually on board with Z-Dog here, I want to see how these two stack up on the straights. Z-Dog's got a lot of ERS saved up, and Milk has used a little bit, so that probably explains a little bit why they're still in formation as well. Here we go, Z-Dog on the attack, is he? Let's see. Look at him ranging him in. That'll be P5 almost assuredly for Z-Dog here.
Apex also approaching Milk as well. He could make a move as well.
Farmer Sam as well. Don't discount him. 3 wide here.
3 wide. Oh, sandwiched.
Oh. Yeah, and Z-Dog, the big loser out of that. Just a massive sandwich there. It's how to go from 6th to 9th.
Oh, Apex is round. Oh, no.
And that's Milk out, and that was not his fault.
Sam. It's round 2.
Wow.
Oh, shenanigans at the back.
That's disgusting. I've got to say it. It really is. I don't know who spun around initially, and I guess Milk getting retired was probably a bit out of everyone's control, really. But it's unfortunate.
I think Farmer Sam understeered into Apex. Farmer Sam was on the inside, and then Apex was on the outside. I think that's what caused all of that carnage.
Yeah, they were very, very close together in turn 2, and you just have to respect everyone else's space, I suppose. But in the end, yeah, Milk's out. There's
some crazy stuff going on with Farmer Sam, Gus.
Oh, why is he going so slow? What on earth?
Oh, he's spun.
He's stuck in 6th. Well, when he's lost a fair bit of wing.
Oh,
yeah.
Milk is out.
Yeah, no, Milk retired instantly. That's what caused the safety car.
Oh.
welcome to Tier 2, King J. I hope you're doing well.
So much is happening.
Yeah, whatever has happened to Farmer Sam seems to have solved itself.
Yeah, there was some weird bug with like yellow flags.
I don't know.
Because Gus got a penalty for it.
Oh, so was there like an illegal overtake going on or something? Wow,
yeah,
totally missed that.
People were trying to redress, and no one knew what was going on.
Wow. Well, so this is a godsend for the people that haven't pit. Look who's coming in. So the front runners Snag, Combined, Spicer, Philly as well.
And now Psycho's stayed out.
Wow. But Philly was on 10 lap old mediums. This is the perfect time for him to come in and go on hards.
Yeah, perfect. So it really plays into the hands of those medium runners. Well, you could get to the end on mids from the hards.
Yeah, exactly. From here, yeah. And among all this, our leaders are Boy, Psycho, Flyboy, and Mike, who have all done compulsory pit stops. I think everyone's done enough pit stops at this rate, actually. We'll just check. Yeah, everyone's done a stop.
Softs? Okay, that's an interesting strategy.
Oh, softs from Kato and Farmer Sam. They may not have any other tyre.
May have used up their supply.
Yeah, it's the sprint rounds are pretty tough for time management, so like you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. And it's sad for Milk, you know. Again, I feel like that incident was out of his control, you know. There was a lot going on at once, so I'm not going to speak for what happened straight away. I'd have to go back and look at it. It looked very unfortunate, regardless.
Oh, Kyle has spun again. Unfortunately.
Oh, he's just coming back on now.
So that could delay the safety car coming in for a bit longer.
Yes, safety car only coming in when the field is all bunched up or when it hits a certain amount of laps. So we should see it go around one more time. Right, so shakers and movers here after all of that madness. That's the wrong menu. God damn it. Okay, over here. Boy has made 13 spots. He's currently in the lead, and he currently has made enough pit stops he can get to the end. Psycho has made 6. Flyboy has made 6. Mike has made 12 spots. And Philly's up 7 in 8th place as well. Apex down 11. Farmer Sam down 12. Remember, both of them caught up in that turn to Tangle on lap 10. Everyone's moved around to some capacity around here. And it's hard to say what will happen even from here, because on one hand you have the hard runners who will probably make it to the end, but their tyres are not going to be the best. And then you have Psycho, who's on old mediums, who will have to pit again for sure at this point. There's no way he can stretch. If he does this, it's play of the century, and he'll probably finish in 9th because he's got so little pace in the tyres as it is. And then you have the people who are on fresh mediums, who are going to have really worn mediums by the end of the race as well. So it's really going to come down to who saves their tyres better and who can find the most pace while conserving those tyres. And I think Philly in P8 with the fresh hards is in the best spot here in that department.
Yeah, it also depends on how much those medium runners of Snag, Combined, and Spicer can gap Philly.
Yeah,
because Philly's going to have to heat up those tyres.
That's a big thing, yeah. And if Philly does not get DRS, then Philly's probably out of the race. Like, he's probably just going to stay P8, probably. Because those mediums aren't going to fall off for a good, what, 8-9 laps, man?
Yeah, and by then they'll be way up the road.
Yeah, exactly. So, these next few laps for Philly are going to be very important. In fact, if we go around again with the safety car, then it's probably not the best. It's probably not the best for Philly, I'd have to say. It's another lap to warm tyres for sure, but crawling around slowly, it's really tough to get tyre temperature in full stop, you know?
Yeah, we're going around again, I think.
Yeah.
Unless it's a late call.
We've seen late calls before. One time we saw the car take the lights off and go around again anyway.
Yeah, that was when the game was broken.
Yeah, true.
Was that 21?
Yeah, it was season 7.
Yeah.
Back when Tier 3 was a thing.
Yeah.
So we have 3 drivers on softs now. I think Kyle's coming for softs, it looks like. And those guys again just doing what they're going to do, but they're going to have to put again for sure. Kato has actually come in as I say that. Let's see what they're up to. And Farmer Sam as well. A new set of softs.
Yeah, really odd.
Farmer
Must
Sam.
have nothing left.
Oh, I just got a T-pose there. That's pretty funny. Yep. Farmer Sam as well. Both going for fresh softs, so trying to save a lap of wear. Makes sense when the tyres wear that fast. So, lap 13 of 26. We're at the halfway point now, and this is what, safety car 2, the feature race?
Yeah, I believe so.
Safety car number 2. Now, we had 2 safety cars in the feature race of Tier 1 as well. So we're tracking pretty well. But, let's hope that these guys can keep it clean. I've been live for just over an hour now. Thank you to all the people that have stayed tuning in and watching these races. It's been pretty good racing tonight and lots of drama for sure. We've seen some pretty nasty accidents tonight as it is, and pretty action-packed racing. And again, still a lot more to happen. It's still totally up in the air, I have to say, with 13 laps to go. Safety car due in this lap, assuredly.
I had no idea about Flyboys up to P3 after all that carnage.
Yeah, Flyboy P3, Psycho P2. These guys are in a pretty good spot. Although again, warm tyres, they're gonna... And again, Snag combined. Spice is showing good pace this week as well, you know. They've got a mountain to climb, I have to say it. Now on board with Psycho for this restart. Gonna watch Redo Boy here. Let's see how he restarts. We've seen, I think, 3 times Snag has led the restart. This is the first time we've had a non-Aston Martin do it tonight at Tier 2. Redo Boy has opted to go now, and Psycho is well on top of it here. And we restart here. Lap 14 commencing here at Baku.
Combine was really caught napping now.
Oh wow, 6 temps, that does not look amazing, I have to say. A bit of movement. I think Ferret's dropped a couple of spots, he has, yeah. And Z-Dog on Conrod.
Oh, carnage into turn 2.
Oh, let's catch it. Oh my god, you're not wrong there. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I did catch that too.
Wow. So what
Psycho
do we have?
into the lead.
Psycho in the lead. Flyboy is around. Jeez, oh my god.
Snags in P2 though. It might take a long to catch Psycho.
And Snag is in second. Widow Boy has just made a massive mistake and he's got no wing. So Widow Boy and Flyboy must have tangled.
Oh, Gust's got another penalty as well.
Oh wow.
Another 5-second once again.
I wonder if Widow Boy hit the wall and Flyboy just got caught up in that and then Psycho
Psycho's
got
round.
Oh, that's very much around. He's parked sideways on the track here. He's to ride that car up as soon as he can.
It's lucky there wasn't a big pile up there.
Just in time.
Oh, Kato's got to watch out here. Oh, he makes it through easy.
So, what we were talking about earlier about these hard runners at the front having to make it last, well, all of those hard runners have now just gone away. So now Psycho on old mediums is now running a P1. And will have to come in pretty soon for new tyres. So Snag is effectively the leader of the race right now. I think Psycho won't mind a lap or 2 in front. You can at least say he led the race for a little bit.
Yeah, bragging rights.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Widow Boy's in. That'll be to fix his damage. He'll be on some mediums, I'd imagine, and they can go to the end.
Apex is showing pace on the hard tyres here.
Yeah, 4 seconds ahead of Gus, yeah. And Farmer Sam on the soft tyre, he's up into 9th already. He's made some ground, has to be said. And he's going to get Gus on the straight here, that's for 8th place. Goodbye Red Bull. Hello AlphaTauri.
Snags is already on the back of Psycho.
Yes, I was just about to say, who we have around that is Widow Boy, just out of the pits as well. Those 3 lap old mediums were from earlier in the race.
McLaren in the mud.
Oh, and he's lost the... Yep, he must have had some damage there for sure. That's no good. Now, back up to Snag. Yes, he has been ranging on the Psycho, although it has to be said, he does have far better tyres than Psycho currently. How did these drivers negotiate this? Psycho is probably inclined to just stay out and stretch those tyres as well as he can to a soft set, maybe. Oh! It Snag's out!
Snags is out!
The dirty air must have caught him out and understeered into the tyre barrier.
Safety car. Psycho with the master stroke.
Oh my god. And is Psycho in? He is in straight away. Of course. Oh my god. I was on board for that too. Jesus.
Psycho calling the master strat with the dirty air.
Now, Psycho obviously calculated that Snag was going to be right up behind him and would crash into the tyre barrier because of the dirty air.
And now Spice is in the lead.
Oh my
Another
god, no
LP.
way. And he will be able to stretch probably with another safety car period. I can see it happening. Wow.
Oh wait, Psycho's put hards on. Rip.
No, but softs won't make it. Mikhail tried the same thing at this point in Tier 1. So.
Yeah, you're right. It's just the hards. They're just going to have a bit of a deficit.
Yeah, that's not. You're not wrong there, to be honest. Then again, you've got more medium runners up ahead.
Yeah, might level out.
And then you have
field.
fresh softs combined Apex. It's still up in the air. This is crazy. All the way through, we've not been able to call who's going to win this. Like, this is incredible. No. But you have to say commiserations to Snag, you know, because he had a pretty commanding sprint race, you know. He led pretty much every lap, I'm pretty sure, and took that pretty well, and he's been driving pretty well today, and just that one mistake and suddenly, boom, you're done. Goodbye, see ya.
Yeah, he's murdered the barrier.
Now, so, Spicer first, Gus in third, Sea-Dog in second. I don't know why I said it that way around, but there you go. Now, Gus in third. Interesting thing here, he does have a penalty.
He's got a 5-second penalty.
Yeah, exactly. So, he's also made 3 stops and he's in third? How the hell?
No idea.
Oh my god, crazy.
Did he qualify 6th? In the main race? No,
no,
I don't think so.
13th.
Ah, that's weird.
Oh, hang on. 1 second, we have a gift sub here from Banana Live Plays. Thank you very much, much appreciated, and thanks for the follow as well. A gift out there, the Juicy Bill. Thank you very much. Just to be said. Yeah, so I'm surprised Gus didn't come in to serve the 5 second, you know? But what tyres would he have to go on, though, I suppose, eh? It's a tricky one. I mean, unless he thinks he can get rid of the 5 second, because it did happen under the yellow flag, didn't it?
I believe he could possibly get it removed. He'd have to report it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was for something like the game being totally stupid, we did mention something earlier with Farmer Sam or something under yellows, I can't remember. Then you might be able to appeal that post-race and get it removed if he stays out and doesn't serve it.
And I'm assuming that is what he's thought. Otherwise he would have boxed to get out of the way of everybody. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so again, you have these worn medium runners. You have Fat Ferret on 12-lap-old hards. You have Psycho, who pitted from the lead, is now 5th place on 4-lap-old hards. That will definitely get him to the end of the race. And then you have Combined and Apex, who are on fresh softs, who are going to try and have to make them work to the end, which is going to be very close, by the way. It's going to be very tough to make them get to the end, but they'll get there, maybe. Philly is on 11-lap-old mediums. I don't see those getting to the end, although maybe. I just can't call this one, you know? I just can't call it. But right now, the person who's got the best seat in the house is Mr. Spicer. 6-lap-old mediums, he's in first place. People behind him have unworn tyres. It's incredible.
Yeah, he has to really focus on getting a good start. Catching Z-Dog napping.
Yeah, you can play some real mind games on these restarts here. Not to get too tricky with it, obviously. You can overthink these sorts of things for days, but important he gets a good start though, indeed. Will the safety car come in? It's a good chance it'll come in late actually here if Leaderboy catches up in time.
Oh, we're going to run again, I
Oh,
believe.
it looks like we are, yeah. Footy's going to catch a bit quicker. Oh, it's in! It's
Oh,
in!
wait, it's in this lap!
Okay, on board with Z-Dog here. This is a very late call. Yeah, and Spicer slowed right down, obviously. Z-Dog straight lining. He's going to be waiting for the second Spicer stops weaving and wants to go straight away. Now Spicer doesn't have to go until he hits the line, but he's gone right now, and that's as soon as Z-Dog hits the ZRS. And we're back underway here, lap 18 here at Baku Tier 2, round 9 here.
Oh, Psycho already making a move on Ferret.
Indeed. I think Combine's going to try to do the same here. Yes.
Oh.
Bit of a tap there, I think, onto Combine, onto Psycho, I should say. Two Ferraris
Now
up by side.
Apex coming through.
Wow. In fact, Ferret wants to force the point on 13 lap old hards, but thinks better of it, does back out eventually. Cato makes a move on Philly as well. Philly makes a move back on Cato, I should say. Side by side into turn 6. Here we go. Oh, sorry, 4 I should say, my bad. Still side by side into 5. Good grief. Look, good racing from the two of them there. Philly will retain 9th place. Apex right on the back of Psycho here. Kind of just has to wait for the right moment here. Has to be said.
Gus really struggling here. Seems he hasn't fired up his tyres yet.
Yeah, 9 lap old mediums as well. They're just not going to be feeling amazing. Little boy passing Mike down in 14th as well. Every little bit, I suppose, every little bit. Apex did have a wee little look in Psycho there, but wasn't going to do too much from there. Now, is he going to push on the straight? He is. Is Psycho going to push on the straight? Yes, he is as well. Who's got the straight line speed? It looks like it's Apex. And check this out with the toe.
Apex had the toe there, so Psycho was bound to lose out there.
So 1 down for Apex, and Combined will be looking to make swift work of it as well. Oh, bump Psycho! Gets the rotation in though, and does get a good exit. No harm, no foul, I suppose, but does make the move eventually. Z-Dog on Spicer here, coming into turn 3 as well. Thanks for the camera angle.
Spicer's got wing damage.
No way.
I don't know if that was there before, or... Oh, yellow flag in Sector 1.
You can see that. Oh, that's Cato and Gus, is it? That's Gus?
Ah.
Oh dear.
That really sucks for Gus.
Yeah, I mean, he was going to fall a little due to the penalty anyway, but geez, that's unfortunate. He's pretty much capped it off, and now he's got to deal with the traffic behind as well. But looking further ahead to more topical battles. Fat Ferret is giving Psycho the hurry up now. And Fat Ferret's on 14 lap old hards. It has to be said, he's doing pretty well to make those last, even though there's been a couple of safety car periods.
Apex is also right on the back of Spicer onto the main straight.
Let's swap up here. Oh, Farmer Sam's out! Farmer Sam!
Oh, is he out of the race? Oh, he is.
Yeah, just before turn 16.
Another safety car.
Oh my god.
This helps Spicer out quite a bit, yeah.
Apex and Combined. Apex and Combined don't have to worry about tyre wear anymore. They can stay out. They've inherited the lead pretty much.
So this could potentially be a Ferrari 1-2
Z-Dog and Spicer.
on the restart.
Z-Dog Spicer can't pit. They've got a whole track position, surely.
Yeah, Spicer has to stay out, unfortunately.
Fat Ferret and Philly, I think they had to come in. Well, Philly definitely, but Fat Ferret probably could have made it last. But everyone else is just assigned to pit because people are pitting in front. And, wow, how do you like this? Oh my god. I think if you're Z-Dog and Spicer, you're probably rejoicing that there's 2 less laps that they can make a move on you. But at the same time, you have to hold them off for a good, 4 laps?
Yeah, Spicer might be shaking in his boots a little bit because of that wing damage.
Yeah, Baku is like one of the tracks where you can get away for a little bit, but you're still going to be a touch slower, and he is on worn mediums.
He's missing an entire end plate as well.
Yeah, it's true. Now, another thing to bring up, so because we had one car come in, a whole bunch of cars have come in, and as a result, P8 down are all on fresh softs. So, this race is not over.
We could have a very crazy end to this race.
Yeah, like, everyone P7 and up are on pretty worn tyres. Even the softs are probably past their best at this point, honestly. So, once more, this race is still not decided. And was it safety car 4 or something? 3 or 4?
I can't remember.
Oh dear. Oh, AFR never ceases to please, I suppose. Deary me. So, Z-Dog leads them through Sector 3 for the 20th time here in this feature race here at Baku. Everyone's weaving, trimming as much temperature as they can in their tyres. Apex with a bit of weaving as well. That would probably hurt his soft tyres more than actually help. That temperature can be put into them pretty easily otherwise.
I mean, he's still going to have the pace advantage on the two cars in front.
That's true. Mike's in, and I think he's in a lap 2 late, I think, because now he's lost a lot of places.
Yeah, but he does get rid of those mediums, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, probably. I feel like he could have held off some of the slower drivers and the pack of soft runners, but if he feels he can get them in the last couple of laps, then fair enough, I suppose. I personally would have gambled, try and stay within the points, but to each their own, to each their own. And a good thing for the soft runners as well, especially Apex, I think, was using quite a lot of VRS. It's an effective reset on the battery life as well, so we're going to see a good 5 laps of green racing, it looks like, and because of that, people can sort of go a bit crazy on the ERS if they want to. So.
Well, there's only going to be 2 DRS laps at the end.
Yes, there is going to be some DRS laps. That's going to be very interesting. I think people are going to have to time their moves really well here if they want to do well.
Ideally, they want to get it done on this lap and then bridge the gap 1 second to the car behind.
Yeah, see, the way to win is to just drive faster than the other cars, and that way they don't pass you and you win.
Yeah.
This has been a bit of a marathon race for us. Feel for us Kiwis, it's like nearly midnight. We're getting there. Still 5 laps to go.
Yeah, she'll be right.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just get the number 8 wire out.
So safety car is in this lap, and we're going to have 5 laps under green flag conditions on board with Mr. Spicer in P2 for this restart here. And those medium runners weaving as much as they can. Get their tyres up to a somewhat decent temperature. Spicer with that wing damage, Z-Dog with some very worn tyres, Apex and Combined on softs behind, Psycho and Kato as well also have tyres to some extent, just not the soft ones. And Z-Dog, Spicer is now looking for that restart now, let's see it. Z-Dog's just going to play the waiting game on this one, I like it a lot. Swap control up until the control line, so he can keep going as long as he wants until he hits that line.
Is he doing a Bottas?
Oh, look at that! Oh my god! He's
amazing
totally
restart.
He's caught him off guard, totally. That's incredible. Philly on Kato as well. So the climb begins for Philly, up in the 5th.
Oh,
Psycho's out!
No. Psycho's out again. No.
Didn't catch how or why that happened, and that's disappointing. Somebody who could have almost won earlier is now out. Meanwhile, in 3rd place, Apex looking to make a move on Spicer and does get it done into turn 3. Not a good exit from him, but he does retain the spot. Meanwhile, Z-Dog's made 2 seconds, but is that going to be enough to hold on? I somehow doubt, but if he can do it, it'd be amazing. And combined makes the move as well.
That's an audacious move.
But perfectly done, has to be said. And Philly as well takes it. And Philly on the fresh softs. Oh my god, this is incredible. And Spicer, I feel this is the start of the freefall, man, and I do feel sorry for you.
Yeah, that wing damage will not be doing him much favours.
No. Apex, meanwhile, 7 tenths already cut into the gap between him and Z-Dog. He's making light work of it, although we should be seeing a bit less of that gap come down during the straights. Mind you, he's got 3 tenths alone.
He's hit the wall.
Struggling with that damage. Barrett's got him.
Oh, we've got Kyle round.
No wing. Yep. Just had to correct that. And he's back on his way. That's his race done, and 13th is almost assuredly his.
Oh, fly boy! Oh, he's almost bent it to the wall. Wow. Just like snags. It's given Wearer Boy some damage.
I did miss it. Yeah, he's ducked into the pits. Did miss that on my end, but... Oh, the Wearer Boy does tap the Apex a little. Philly now, P3, makes the move and combined up into 4th place. Those fresher softs starting to show their pace, it looks like. And Fat Ferret is also in the mix, don't discount him. Kato making a move on Spicer as well. Fighting on those older tyres. Kyle is retired, but that's in the pits, I believe. I suppose he must have had damage too great to continue. Gus and Redu were side by side. Redu unable to make anything happen. Gus is in 8th place. What a miraculous comeback to be back into the points, has to be said. And as we get towards the end of lap 23, we have to draw our eyes to the front of the field. Apex in P2 on the soft tyre is now within 3 tenths of Z-Dog and will almost definitely try and make a move very soon. Coming down through turn 17 and 18 flat out. Lifting a touch there, wasn't too happy with how he took it, I suppose. He's juicing, he's really juicing actually, both drivers are. Using a lot of ERS. Apex does have that toe, but doesn't have to do anything this lap, but does get DRS for turn 2, I believe. Fat Ferret
fastest lap.
Fat Ferret taking it again almost immediately for 42.6.
Oh, Philly's right on the back of these two now.
Yes, it's watched from Philly's point of view actually. Apex didn't get the best of exits there on turn 2, has to be said. Is he still going to try and make a move? Looks like he is.
Oh!
Tiny
inside of it.
Oh. It's the bare minimum room given to Z-Dog, has to be said. But the move is done, and Apex now leads the race. Now Z-Dog, it's all about damage control here. How many spots can he lose and how many can he hold on to? Yeah.
Oh, Philly with the... Oh, no. Never
mind. I was gonna say, if he tried that... it was very wise of Philly to back out there. Ooh, a bit of oversteer for Philly, but he does correct it. It's going to harm progress, and Fat Ferret as well, actually. Does range up onto him, but isn't able to make a move.
Oh, someone clapped the wall.
I didn't hear it on my end.
I think it was combined, maybe.
Whoever did that, good for them. They're just shy of 2 laps to go here at Baku. It's been a pretty long race, but it's coming to an end in spectacular fashion, and Philly needs to get a move done as soon as possible, and he does indeed on Z-Dog. Oh my god!
Oh, what the...
That is ridiculous.
What happened there?
Well, they just barely collided. I don't know if there was something to do with the whack contact model or whatever, Z-Dog will be fuming. Philly will be very unhappy as well, I'd imagine. And that was a crash that, I have to say again, did not need to happen. Wedding Boy's out as well. Down the straight.
Hey, ran into the back of someone. I don't know who.
Wow. And that's down the escape road at turn 2. What is going on? We have 9 drivers now running. And Flyboy, who was P12 not long ago, is now in P9, effectively. And Conrad
up to the points.
And Conrad is 8th, just on the merit of finishing the race. This is an unbelievable finish here. You don't say it's over till it's over. And Fat Ferret is now coming up on Apex, the other driver who pitted on the fresh softs last. Fat Ferret can do some real damage here because those softs of Apexes won't be too healthy right now. So let's watch this battle for first and second here. And as we said, Kato and Spicer have done pretty well to hold on to 4th and 5th on those mediums. Here comes Fat Ferret, tries to have a look and doesn't. Thinks better of it. But Apex runs wide here.
Oh.
I think that's tactical. I think that is.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get the DRS there.
Yeah. Now, I'm
very cheeky.
Now, what does he do here? So, let's see how he attacks this next DRS zone. He's got 1 lap left here. Combined is just out of DRS, it looks like. No, he has DRS, but won't be able to catch up. Apex, does he make a move here?
Around the outside.
Yep, so if he makes the move here, the problem is Fat Ferret's now going to have DRS for turn 2. And
Combine's gone at a moment. Kato's into 3rd.
So Kato's in 3rd. Now Fat Ferret has DRS here. So let's see if Fat Ferret can make the move back. Now this means that coming onto the last DRS zone, if Fat Ferret makes the move, then Apex can just get him back. So Fat Ferret wants to stay behind. This is some games here, guys. Now, meanwhile, Mike on Spicer, this is for 5th place. Spicer on those very worn tyres, and Spicer's got no wing left at all. He's just crawling home at this point now. He's gotten more damage somehow. Good grief. So I expect Gus to make quick work of that, and Gus will probably get up into 6th place because of that. Meanwhile, Fat Ferret, let's see if he can stick on to Apex long enough. He's saving up the RS. So is Apex. This is going to be the maddest of dashes down to the start-finish line already. A little bit of a drift there from Apex going through turns 11 and 12. This is going to be epic.
Apex has got to get a really good exit, otherwise, well, I think he's done for anyways, but...
Yeah. I mean, I think the writing's on the wall here. Look at how much RS Fat Ferret's got. He can boost all the way down. He just has to be careful not to lose it through those flat-out corners. And Apex has hit a snap! Now, again, can he make something of it? I think his exit's too bad to even do anything here. He needs to be on the ERS now if he wants to try do anything. But I think he's lost it. Nope, this is it. Fat Ferret's race. This is his now. And Kato
is on the back of Apex.
I don't think he's got enough ERS to make this happen.
No, he hasn't got enough juice.
No, and Fat Ferret will take the win. Incredible. Apex second, Kato third on 14 lap old mediums. Combined after that little mistake goes into 4th place. Mike gets 5th and Gus in 6th place after a crazy race. And Mr. Spicer on those 16 lap old mediums will take 7th place. Conrad, great points finish in 8th place, just showing up and getting the race done. And Flyboy, well, we'll wait for him to cross the line. And someone who was looking like they were at the back, and then looking like they were going to be on a podium, and then looking like they're going to be at the back again, I think he'll take 9th place.
That pretty much sums up the whole race.
That was incredible. Well, when you see the driver list and see 17 drivers and 9 drivers finishing, you know it was chaos.
Yeah, absolute chaos that race.
Oh my god. I just can't get over the Philly Z-Dog thing. Oh wow. That is going to get reported to hell.
Crazy. That's of course if people report.
If people report, yeah, that's true. I can't see Z-Dog not reporting it though.
No, he's the kind of person that would report it.
Sure. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fat Ferret coming onto the podium here. Great win for him. In Apex as well, just missing out. Pretty unfortunate, but it was a very, very close last couple of laps. Really was anyone's. And Kato as well, making those mediums last, you know.
Yeah, great performance from Kato at the end there.
I'm on low settings, so like the champagne, there's like no like bubbles or anything coming out. It's just...
I accidentally skipped it.
Okay. Alrighty, so after that tumultuous feature race, Fat Ferret takes the round win with 30 points. Let's advance here. So taking the feature race win and 26 points in that race. Apex second, Cato third, combined in fourth. Mike in fifth, Gus in sixth place from 13th. He did have that penalty as well. Mike started 16th, jeez. Spicer in seventh, Conrad in eighth, Flyboy ninth, and Redo Boy will finish 10th. Plus 2 laps, so he will get that point. Just missing out, we had Philly, Z-Dog, and Kyle, Psycho, Farmer Sam, Snag, and Milk all not being classified as finishers. Alrighty. So, let's finish up here. Alrighty, so thanks for tuning in, everybody. We won't be live next week, next Sunday. We'll have a bye for the real life race at Azerbaijan. But we will back the week after, so 2 weeks from now, with our races at Miami, just a normal 50% feature race there. So till then, it's been Jacob / Indiana Jones, and King J's joined me as well, and have a good night, everybody.
See you guys.